Alright, so crypto markets have started looking bullish in the small to mid time frames and the speculation mode is on. But remember, if you do not proceed in these markets with a good systematic approach and a well-defined direction, most likely the market is going to get the best of you. In this video, we'll try to determine the key technical levels on 3 Metaverse projects, guys. We're going to be talking about the sandbox, then we'll talk about decentraland, and then we'll take a look at axie infinity as well, guys. All these 3 price actions have also started looking bullish as expected alongside Bitcoin going to the upside, right? So without any further ado, let's jump on the TA focus for the day and let's talk about the sandbox, guys. So let's clarify a lot of things from the higher time frames to the lower time frames. Now guys, if you start your analysis from the higher time frames, certainly it's going to give you a way clearer picture in your small time frame trading as well. It's pretty clear from the 3-day time frame that the key area of resistance to the upside is coming at 4.75, 5.75 and 6.75, guys. You can see the hierarchy going on right here. And to the downside, good looking support at this price point that can be defined, that can be clarified with your daily time frame as well. And you can see most of the levels that we set in on the 3-day time frames are highly relevant on the daily time frame as well altogether. You can see right here. Now, what is happening in the immediate small time frames on the sandbox is that we're kind of interacting with the 55 simple moving average, which is going to be a little halt, guys. Now, this most likely extends for, let's just say, a couple of days until you establish a good looking trend above this simple moving average as well as this support right here, guys. It's pretty much clear. If you see a trending behavior on the sandbox on a daily time frame basis above $4.7 regions, you'll have a good looking upside leeway to capitalize on, guys. This is a good looking trading range for a 20% move that could happen to the upside. That would put the sandbox all the way towards $5.6 to $5.75 regions flat. Now everything has to happen step by step in the market, right? Which is why we are not simply going to be targeting these all-time highs. Obviously, guys, we're going to be waiting for some key levels to be taken out to the upside. Just to conclude the analysis on the sandbox right here, we can see that this was the entire bearish leg that kind of destroyed and obliterated the higher low structure that was being put in on the price action for literally more than a year altogether, right? So if we consider this last point as your main breakdown point, you can see that the Fibonacci extension is telling us that the 618 is aligning with this entire price point right here at $5.2 regions, guys. So if we go to the upside, I would be expecting a little bit of turbulence happening on these price points right here, and let's just say it's likely that the price kind of tries to revert from these price points, but the ultimate target in this run is certainly going to be towards the resistance sitting in at $5.6 to $5.75 regions, with a lot of caution at $5.2 flat. By the way, hit that like right here, right now, and let's jump into decentraland, right? Which is looking way more bullish than the sandbox itself, guys. The bounce coming from the 55 simple on the 3-day time frame is certainly looking very, very strengthful in the market. And since the recent dip, we have already recovered 90%. We are already up 2x, man. Holy crap. We took up the last rejection that came at $3 regions, and now we are kind of trending above $3 price point as a whole, guys. This is way more bullish than the sandbox and probably way more bullish than axie infinity as well. And if we talk about some clear-cut resistance points right here, yes, you're kind of interacting once again with your resistance point. The last breakdown point sitting in at $3.4 regions, guys. Again, a lot of caution to be put on these levels on this entire price action right here. And if we zoom into the daily time frame, let's see if it is relevant or not. Yes, it kind of is relevant, guys. You can see multiple rejection coming from this price point right here, and right here as well. So yes, we are interacting with the key critical level on decentraland. And if you clear this one to the upside, look, guys, most likely we'll take out this one as well, and then most likely we're going to be targeting the previous all-time high on decentraland, judging by the momentum coming from the bounce right here at the bottom side range right here. Maybe it's going to be easier for decentraland to simply roll all the way towards the previous all-time high as compared to the sandbox itself, guys. I don't know what's happening fundamentally, but the price action is telling us that yes, the momentum on decentraland is greater than the sandbox itself, right? These are the key areas of levels that you have to be really, really cautious about. And until you are above this entire breakout zone, maybe, guys, look, you can talk about this entire region being pretty significant on the price action, because this is lining the 55 simple on the daily with your support coming quite close to this entire price point right here. So essentially, let's round this entire figure off to $3 flat until you are looking at decentraland holding $3. Yes, you can expect this entire leg to extend all the way towards maybe $4, and beyond that is your previous all-time high. That's going to be $5.2 flat. Yes, we can expect that kind of trend until you are holding $3 flat. That's going to be the key risk management area for this price action itself, guys. Once again, you can certainly target the previous all-time high with a lot of caution at 0.618. We can expect a lot of profit taking basically happening at the 0.618 extension out of this entire bearish leg that is sitting at $4 flat. So yes, guys, most likely we do pull this price action after the upside at $4. But what happens at $4 is going to be very, very significant, and it's going to be telling us that whether we are going to be actually taking up the previous all-time high, or are we simply going to go sideways into a very choppy behavior. So watch for $4 regions on decentraland. If you have already missed out on this rally, better wait for $4 regions to be taken out. With that said, let's talk about axie infinity right here. And certainly, guys, I think that axie going below $50 regions in the small to mid time frames was a steal. Your $50 regions flat on axie infinity, guys. I was looking at this entire asset in comparison to Solana as well, guys, because I was trying to put in a lot of value based decisions when I was trying to buy Solana at $100 flat, and it kind of is working out fine as of now. Let's see until when it works out. But if you talk about value proposition right here, you can see that $50 was an oversold region on axie infinity, at least in the small to mid time frames, because we had one single bearish leg that had no consolidations happening, guys. No consolidation. We had a simple rollover all the way towards $44 regions, guys. I mean, axie infinity had a massive correction in this previous month as a whole. A 75 correction happening in the market is bound to go for all of these crazy bounces in the small time frames, guys, which is what we can see right here. Is axie up 2x now? No, it's not, but it's on the way. This one is certainly on the way, guys. It's already up 65% in the market, and the 3-day trend on the RSI is bouncing hard from the oversold regions, guys, although it is certainly in a region that is not in my own trading criteria. If I'm jumping into a swing position, this is certainly not in my own criteria as a trader, guys. If I'm jumping into a swing position, the first and the simplest criteria that I have in my trading is going to be the RSI being above 60, guys. You can see right here, every single time when RSI was above 60, you had your dips coming at the flat 60 point on RSI. And every single time you bought this with the RSI being at 60, you had a good trade in the market again and again and again. What do we see right here, guys? It's not bullish, right? The overall picture right here is not bullish on the 3-day time frame. But let's see where the price action is headed towards as of now. The 3-day extension aligning with your breakdown zone at $92 flat, and the 618 is on a greater extent sitting in at your $120 flat, guys. So good looking price targets coming on axie infinity to the upside. So let's jump into the daily time frame. All right, so with the sandbox, you can see that axie infinity is also coming with the 55 simple moving average onto these price points right here. In the small to mid time frames, you do want to establish a good looking trend above $75 regions for good. That is when you start establishing a move towards 618. That is going to be $120 per axie infinity, guys. Refer to the previous two videos where I was talking about the total crypto market capitalization being bullish, guys. We do have the total crypto market capitalization simply taking that leg to the upside, which is why we can expect good bullish trades in the market in terms of swing positions as well, guys. Even if we jump into any position, let's be very, very responsible. All right, let's do a lot of due diligence into managing the risk, defining the key areas of invalidations for your trade, and maybe defining the upside targets with precision as well, guys. Remember, do not get carried away with all of these things looking bullish in the market all at once. Don't be carried away. Just have a plan, stick to the plan, and I hope you have a good trading session for the rest of the February, because this month is looking nice already, guys. Okay, I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, hit that like and hit that bell as well, because a lot of analysis is on the way, guys. So I'm going to be catching all of you pretty soon. Bye for now.